Hi everyone, Michelle here on the Hit Cook Club today. I am making this fun album. It's holding tea, you could hold ephemera, photos, but I thought it was a really sweet album and I'm using a different technique to bind this rather than an accordion album. And I think that's what makes it so fun and flexible. And as you can see, I decorated with my April kit and all these fun little embellishments. I just love the little wood accents on this album. So we're going to go ahead and start with the cover. And the cover paper is going to be 3.5 by 11 inches. And this is a very simple, basic cover. Scored at 3 1/4, 4 3/4, 8 inches, and 9.5. Now you could use this cover for many different type of albums, so it's a great basic way to use this. You can see my binding, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold all my scores to make sure they're nice and clean and crisp so you have this nice album. You could also do this with your chipboard too and kind of wrap it up, but I feel like this is a simple, easy way to do it. So as you see, it's like that, and I like to corner round my cover. So once that's done, we're going to do our inside pockets. So I've already done 3, and I've already put an adhesive on the strips that I'm using on the back. So the one I'm going to do together with you is going to be sized at 3.5 by 6.5 inches. We're going to score it at 1/4 inch, 3 1/4, 6 1/4 inches. And then you want to go ahead and flip it to the other side and rotate it and score it at 1/4 inch. Now this is all preference which side you want your tab to be on. I want to use the left side of my tab, so I'm going to cut mine leaving that, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this side right off. And it's the basic way you do your normal pockets, and I kind of cut into mine just to avoid any trouble when I'm folding them. And I also like to cut off the edges here. Once you do that, you're going to go ahead and just fold all your scores, and that's the side I'm using to use my adhesive. This one I'm folding in. Make sure you score it really good. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. And then just going to glue the bottom on for the bottom piece of the pocket. This is really simple. You're just going to do this 4 times because I have just enough room for 4 of these little pockets. So I have a couple done. You want to put it pretty much like I'm using mine facing that way. You could do it the other way as well. You could fold it back and glue it that way, or the way I'm doing it in the front. It's just really preference. So here I'm just using some double-sided tape, and I'm going to go ahead and stick that in my album, and I'm just putting it in order real quick to see how I want it to look. So now I'm going to use that and just literally just put it right on, and you have this swinging little door, and when you feel how flexible it is, you're going to really love it. And then I'm just going to, you just line them up. You have plenty of room to even add a little space. I just kind of back them up together. I'm just going to finish them off. So that's 3 of them, and the 4th one's about to go on. You could also put a little thumb notch on the top, or just leave it as that. I just kind of left mine. And there's our little album. Now I'm going to do is, my favorite is decorate. So I'm using my wood embellishments as well as my die cuts, and I really just layering them up. And I like to use double-sided tape on majority of my embellishments when I'm doing albums, so that's what I'm doing here. And I used all my hearts. I wanted some hearts, but I didn't realize I had used them all. And I had a little something stuck in there, but I just kind of left it. And then, so I'm kind of layering with the die and then the wood embellishments, and now I'm going to just add a sticker just to make it more bright on that page. I just love this rainbow. It's such a pretty little touch to the album. Who doesn't love rainbows, right? And some wording, because I really do love that. I'm just finding some more fun little embellishments. And I thought this one was a little busy, so I didn't want to keep it too busy. But I end up switching it up. So yeah, if you're sending snail mail, this is great for snail mail. If you're keeping this for memories, pictures, or even little notes, maybe around the holidays, you could use this for an Advent. Maybe make it a little bigger. Just this technique is just a great, fun way to switch it up. So I also placed a sticker here. You could put a pocket there too. Like, you know, you could make this pocket and just take that side piece off and glue it on there, and you'd have another extra pocket. So I'm just switching this up because I realized the cover is just too busy and I wanted to cover it just a bit. And there we go. I'm going to add a little button on the middle because I thought it looked really cute. And this is the last page here. And this is my favorite paper pattern, actually. And Chasing Dreams, which is the name of this collection. So I'm just going to pop my little tea packets in there. As you can see, they're going to fit these teas perfect. It doesn't have to be tea. It could be notes, like I said, or photos. And it really gives you, it's still got room in there, so you can really fill these little pockets up. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go through this, and you can see I just added a little button. But this is such a fun album, you guys. And my little Velcro strip, and pop something on the front. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this inspired you in some way. You can ding the bell to follow us for more fun inspiration on the Hit Kit channel, or you can follow us on Instagram for more really fun ideas. Thanks so much, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it.